a lawyer. He worked in public service, but he was like, man, I'm supposed to have certain things. And I was like, man, people don't realize that. They think, well, he's a white male. He has the whole world. I was like, no, I said, you know how much pressure that he is for him to be successful. He's like, I'm supposed to have a boat. He said, I'm supposed to have a Hunt Club membership at $10,000. I'm supposed to have all this and that. And so he went back in his room and he drunk all the time because he was a lawyer that was not successful. You know what I'm saying? He's a white male, and he's like, I'm supposed to be at the top of the totem pole. And I was telling myself, I understand. I said, you're supposed to be in the top level, and he's not what some of his friends are. But he don't realize that some of his friends had a hip up. Their daddy might have been this, so their daddy might have been that, and they got him that first job or got him this thing. And so, but he's still dealing with that. And so he still has to go in and,
work. Yeah. He's an attorney in public service, and he's not working for Saks or
right.
Somebody.
But if he's in public service, he's supposed to be a politician. Most of the time they doing that, he's supposed to be getting ready to run for lieutenant governor or somebody, but somebody else might be better at that time. And so, and I was like, man, that's real. And then when he was talking about therapy, he was like, well, I can't come in here and go to therapy because I can't afford therapy. And then some of these people I locked up. And I was like, that's real. That's the real thing. And so guess what? He's still dealing with that, So that's real. That's what people really are. And so that's why we need therapy to deal with that. See where that came from, what I'm supposed to be or what I think. And that's what that's what is also, is awesome, but it's also, it can be hard to deal with, but it's real though, that's what I love about therapy. Because he needs help just like anybody else,
Yeah, absolutely.
But I ain't a whole Miss Dr.
The work y'all do is greatly appreciated.
Well, thank y'all for having me. It was lovely.
Thank you for coming.
Maybe we talk a little bit about your thing.
No doubt. Okay, and I'm gonna go do some checking of some audios and make sure you get the contact information for me. And the offer is real. Would you like to have a show for real?
We'll certainly think about it.
Definitely think about it, because what you're talking about, I haven't heard before. This is brand new for me, and I think it really needs to be heard by everybody, so that we can start to say, wait a minute, maybe that's what's creating the problem. And let me go talk to somebody before I run to this divorce or run away from the job. Because the one thing we can't lose right now, and Warner knows it, with the crack years being revealed as the forgetting part, we cannot afford to lose our therapists right now. We're going to need y'all like never before. Next couple of months, because I got people right now talking about they remembering stuff. And that, when we start talking about it, they start remembering. They're going to need you guys' help.
All right.